Hi, I'm Mark Hicks, the Director of Marketing for Advance Denim in North America. First of all, I want to thank the Trippin'Blue team for, again, inviting Advance Denim to show its latest innovations and discuss its sustainability initiatives. I wanted to give everyone a feel for what it's like to be in the showroom. So in the introduction, we showed you our Amsterdam office, our Hong Kong office, our office in Xundi, and now you are in our New York office based at 261 Fifth Avenue in Manhattan. So please, if you're in any of those areas, come visit us and say hi and look at our latest innovations.
Ahí ustedes están viendo toda la oficina que ellos tienen en Ámsterdam. Van a poder conocer el showroom de ellos de Ámsterdam, a dónde está ubicado. Y es importante decir que Advance Denim es el fabricante de tejido denim más antiguo de China y ha dedicado todos sus esfuerzos desde el primer día pensando en los fundamentales steps de innovación, servicio, calidad, personas, o sea, siempre fueron como visitando todas las ferias, pudimos charlar y ver de que su visión era muchísimo más adelantada y por todas las instalaciones que tenía en China y en otras fábricas. Lo que ustedes están viendo es un showroom en Ámsterdam súper descontracturado, es un momento a donde la gente puede ir. Si están de viaje y quieren conocer ese showroom, directamente tienen que charlar con ellos por mail y pedir su momento y su turno para poder ir. Ese es el otro showroom que está en Hong Kong y obviamente, culturalmente son distintos, son para públicos distintos, usuarios distintos, ¿no? Y vale acordar también que no solamente en las fabricaciones de China, como en Vietnam, ellos mantuvieron como su producción súper alta y con las oficinas que están mostrando Nueva York, Ámsterdam, Hong Kong, Shanghai y en Shenzhen, China, ellos se enfocaron específicamente en innovación para adaptarse a las necesidades de cada cliente y cada cultura, ¿sí? Es increíble poder ver como las diferentes caras que tiene también, ¿no? Advance Denim. Y lo más increíble de esto es que ellos atienden más o menos entre los norteamericanos.
Established in 1987. Advance Denim has the distinction of being the oldest denim mill in China. And since day one, it has established its efforts around the core beliefs
of innovation, service, quality, and people. And we believe to achieve long-term success, we have to invest in the tools and the infrastructure to create the innovative denims that our customers are requesting. Last season at Trippin'Blue, we introduced everyone to a lot of the innovations at Advance Denim. Performance innovations such as our free cross bi-stretch denim that is not only stretches both in the warp and the fill, but has a super soft hand, a very clean wash down, and very consistent shrinkage in both the warp and the fill. And we also discussed a lot of our sustainable innovations. And one of the innovations that we showed you last year was our BIGBOX dyeing. And it's important to discuss this again because BIGBOX dyeing really is a revolution in indigo dyeing. And it's really emblematic of how Amy Wang, Advance Denim's general manager, approaches sustainable innovations. She looks to the past and looks at vintage denim's soft hands, rich, deep, dark indigo shades, and then tries to take the machinery that makes those and make it more sustainable. So we're not just looking at sustainable inputs, we are actually looking at changing the way that indigo is made and making it cleaner and more environmentally friendly. BIGBOX Dyeing takes the 8 to 13 boxes that generally are used to dye indigo and shifts it down to one big box. And what that does is that creates a savings of up to 95% of the water that is traditionally needed in indigo dyeing. And also 99% of the wastewater is eliminated. And it also has significant savings in electricity of 25%, gas down 44%, and chemical use down 35%. So you're really looking at something that is answering a lot of the problems that happen in indigo dyeing. Too much water use, too much chemicals and energy, and giving you a solution. And the solution not only is that you are saving water, but you're actually still using liquid indigo padded on. So you get a nice consistent coverage, you get end-to-end consistency, side-to-side consistency, and you actually get the great wash downs and bright shades that you're used to on rope dyed or slasher dyed denim. So big box dyeing is something that we feel will be the future of indigo dyeing. Big box dyeing is a very exciting innovation, but we're not stopping there. Our next innovation is in the dyeing process as well. But what we wanted to do is we want to take a deep look into how indigo is dyed and try to make sure we're doing the indigo dye in the cleanest method as possible. So basically we're looking at indigo dyeing and trying to solve the problems of sustainability and eco-friendly dyeing. And that leads me to our newest innovation, BioBlue Indigo. BioBlue Indigo is 3 years in the making. And Amy Wang really wanted to create a process to dye indigo without harmful sodium hydrosulfide. What sodium hydrosulfide does in the indigo dye method is it puts indigo into reduction for the dye to be able to be picked up on cotton yarn. So it puts it into a soluble form. And what that does is creates a liquid that is able to be dyed. But it also creates some harmful additives to the indigo dye process. Sodium hydrosulfide is a toxic chemical. It creates affluent issues because it's very high in sodium. And so you're going to have COD and BOD issues using sodium hydrosulfide that you're going to have to clean in your water treatment facility. Also, it creates a toxic environment of sulfites that come off in gases. And on top of that, it is highly flammable, so it creates a very, very difficult situation to store in the facility. So you've got toxic, you've got affluent issues, and you've got issues of flammability. And in order to have a clean dye process, we felt that you should take sodium hydrosulfide out of the equation to create a cleaner indigo dye. And we came up with BioBlue Indigo, which is an FDA-approved chemical to put the indigo into reduction and still give you the great shades that you're used to, still give you highs and lows and deep dark indigos and laser-friendly product. But basically, you have a cleaner indigo. And it just makes sense. Why would you spend so much money and so much effort to make a sustainable yarn of organic cotton or recycled cotton or post-consumer recycled or even, special innovative fibers such as Tencel, and then bathe those fibers and those yarns in toxic chemicals, thus nullifying all its environmental effects. BioBlue Indigo gives you a clean indigo dye that not only gives you that great wash down, but is safe and effective. To continue with the theme of eco-friendly dyeing at Advance Denim, I want to turn this presentation back over to our Amsterdam office and the team there to discuss Botanic Dyes.
So today, from the Amsterdam office, I'm going to introduce you the Botanic Dyes, which is another innovative way of dyeing in a sustainable way. So we partnered with some universities in China, and we found the way to create this sustainable dyes, and it's basically extracting from raw material coming from plants like root, leaves, and so on. This is to create some colors that are not artificially made, or better, not chemically created as synthetic one. So the characteristic of these colors is that they are not harmful for the humans, and in some way they don't contaminate the waterways while processing the dyes. Okay, so on the table we are going to show you some example of these dyes. As you can see, if you wash down, you can really have a nice salt and pepper effect, because it's basically working as a pigment. I'm going to enumerate some of the characteristics of the Botanic Dyes, which is basically they are biodegradable, not toxic, and not allergic. So as I mentioned before, they don't cause any health hazard, and yeah, they are quite unique in the way that they express the color, because it's really visible that is not coming from the synthetic dyes. So we can create quite a lot of colors with this technology. We are like around 28 colors at the moment. We have also studied some new colors recently that is going to involve some new raw materials like fruits and flowers. Another important thing to say is that this technology, it can also be combined with our BIGBOX. So our BIGBOX dye, which is the latest innovation in dye, that allows us to have a color, dyes, done only with one dip instead of like 13 dips that is normally the traditional way of dyeing. So with this machine, which we call BIGBOX, we can dye indigo, the traditional indigo, of course a liquid indigo, that can be aniline free and can also be BioBlue, so the technology that Mark already explained. And with exactly the same machine we can apply the color, these Botanic Dyes colors, in order to create this color denim. So yeah, I think that as you saw, the possibility is quite unique, because you combine a clean technology in dyes, which is the BIGBOX, that can help to save a lot of water, a lot of chemicals, a lot of energy, combining with this new and innovative technologies in dyes that is basically coming from the nature.
BioBlue Indigo, BIGBOX dyeing, and Botanic Dyes certainly are very, very exciting sustainable developments. And we will continue to push the limits to get the most clean, sustainable, environmentally friendly denim possible. But one of the things we want to focus on also is our factories. We feel there's two ways you can look at sustainability at Advance Denim. One way is inputs, and it's very, very important. We have made a pledge to use 90% green fibers by 2023. And that's a sustainable input that goes into our plant. And it's exciting that we make those pledges. But that's not the only way to look at sustainability. It's important to really look deep into the plant, into the manufacturing facility, and create an environment that not only can take those sustainable inputs and make beautiful fabric from them, but don't harm the environment in the process. So Advance Denim has created a 10-year plan to lower our carbon footprint and really change the way that denim is made from the ground up. So we're making capital investments into our plant, changing our machinery, changing the way things are done in a traditional denim plant. And that's really where we feel the rubber meets the road. Because it's exciting that the fashion industry is creating a need for sustainability, is championing sustainability and looking deep into our fashion systems and creating a more sustainable product. We champion that. We really are excited about that. We were one of the founding members of the Jeans Redesign Project. And that means we're going to be designing fabrics that fit their needs for durability, traceability, and sustainability. We also sign on to the UN sustainability goals, and we feel that's important to follow their lead. Also, we are, since 2016, a member of the Sustainable Apparel Coalition, and we champion their vetting of plants through the HIG index. And as an example, currently we have a HIG index of 88, which is extremely high considering the industry standard is closer to 57. So Advance wants to be a leader, and we want to be an innovator in sustainability, but we feel that we have to look inward, and we have to look at every single aspect of our facility. It may not be too exciting, it may not be like a bright shade, but we're looking at replacing our boilers and changing them from coal to clean burning natural gas. We are also looking to change our singers with the intense heat and the flames that clean off the denim fabric in the finishing method. We're changing that from LPG gas to safe and clean burning natural gas as well. This year, we started a program where we will intensely set up solar panels throughout Advance Denim's factory roofs. And we will do this in 4 increments. And we will make it so that we can have sustainable energy production also at Advance Denim. And right now that program is producing 3,000 kilowatts per day. And we're also doing the minutia in the plant, changing our refrigerant from a traditional refrigerant to R32 refrigerant, which takes less energy and lowers our carbon footprint. All these things put together are lowering our carbon footprint from year to year. And what our goals are in the next 10 years, Advance Denim wants to lower its carbon footprint by 30%. And that's something that you do where you're investing in the environment. You're investing in clean production techniques. And quite frankly, it is a huge capital investment. So we're not only changing the way you dye indigo, we're not only changing the way you put indigo into reduction for a cleaner method, we are changing all aspects from the boiler to refrigerant to actually, in the next 10 years, making sure all of our associates are using electric vehicles. So it goes down deep into the core of every single area of Advance Denim. And this is something that's that is going to resonate from years because it is good business to be sustainable. It is smart and inventive to really try to lower the carbon footprint and be a more sustainable manufacturer. One of the things that Amy Wang also has recently done is got together with her supply chain partners in China and created the Zero Carbon Initiative for the supply chain. And what that's doing is getting together its garment manufacturing partner, fabric partners, all throughout the supply chain, and getting together and trying to lower all their carbon footprints and use sustainable methods of manufacturing throughout the supply chain. Very, very exciting future, and we're excited that it will create a clean, sustainable denim manufacturing facility, and also that Advance really wants to be the greenest denim manufacturer in the world. Thank you.